I am seen. Let whatever intention that you wanted to bring to your class today, let that settle in. And slowly we're gonna do 3 breaths, 3 rounds of breath here. So inhale through the nose, let it fill up the collarbone, ribs, belly rise, heart center. Open mouth, exhale. You're gonna inhale one more time through the nose, let it fill up the collarbone, ribs, belly rise, heart center. Open mouth, exhale. Let this next inhale be the biggest one that you've done for the day. So inhale through that nose, let it fill up the collarbone, ribs, belly rise, heart center. Hold it at the top. Open mouth, exhale. And just notice how you feel. If you're a little bit heavier in the seat, let your breathing return to normal. You can wiggle those toes, you can wiggle the fingers, you can blink open the eyes, you can rock back and forth on each glute as we begin the physical portion of class today. All right, the next inhale, you're gonna take the gaze upwards, so you're really gonna stretch out this front part of the neck. Inhale here. And on the exhale, bring the head back to center. The next inhale, you're gonna drop the chin to the chest, so you're really stretching out that back side of the neck here. Inhale here. And on the exhale, bring the head back up through center. The next inhale, you're gonna drop the left ear to the left shoulder, so you're really stretching out this right part of the neck. Inhale here. And on the exhale, drop the chin to the chest, bring the head back up through center. The next inhale, you're gonna drop the right ear to the right shoulder. You're really stretching out this left part of the neck. Inhale here. And on the exhale, drop the chin to the chest, bring the head back up through center. Very nice. And now just explore some gentle free movement going side to side, left to right. You can even gently start giving your neck some neck circles in one direction. And you can reverse directions here. Always allowing yourself free movement whenever the body needs it. And always remember, anytime you feel pain, you need to come out of that. Discomfort's okay, but you don't want to feel that pain. And you can always learn by watching just as much as doing. Now gently rock side to side on each glute. Anytime we want to reset the body, we just rock side to side. Very nice. We're going to move into our first arm circle. The next inhale, bring those arms up. All 10 fingertips to touch. Exhale, hands to heart center. When those hands get to heart center, you're going to stimulate circulation by rubbing those hands together. The front of the hands, the back of the hands, the sides of the hands. Remember that the hands are a microcosm of the body. All right, very nice. Slowly, you're going to flick the hands like you're flicking off water. Bring those hands about 6 inches apart and feel the energy that you just created. All right, you're going to interlace those fingers and then just gently bring some motion into the hands, the wrists, the forearms, really warming up everything before we start. Slowly come to a moment of stillness, then reverse direction with those hands. Very nice, very beautiful. Bring those hands down to the side. One more arm circle. Inhale, those arms go up. All 10 fingertips to touch. Keep those shoulders in the socket. Exhale, hands to heart center, arms down to the side. Now we're going to move into our shoulder circle. So bring those shoulders up. Exhale, back and down. Inhale, those shoulders forward, up. Exhale, back and down. 3 times. Here we go. Inhale, those shoulders up. Exhale, back and down. Now reverse them. Do 3 rounds on your own, in your own time. Very good. All right. You can always loosen it up whenever you need to. Give yourself some free movement. I'm going to turn sideways. We're going to move into our seated cat and cow. So whenever we do a gentle class, we always start in the chair, we stand, and then we go back to the chair. So here we go. Put those hands on those thighs, making sure that the knees are not past the ankles. Root that sits bone down in the chair. The next inhale, those hands come to the hip points. Raise the gaze. Raise the chest, our first heart opener for the day, into our seated cow pose. And on the exhale, round that back. Pull that belly button to the back of the spine. Drop the chin to the chest, the head. The hands go down the knees here. Very good. Nice. The next inhale, bring those hands to the hip points. Let the arms brush the side body as you raise the gaze here. Nice, beautiful cow pose. And on the exhale, round that back. Pull that belly button to the back of the spine. Over-exaggerate the stretch here. Really loosening up the spinal cord, warming everything up. The next inhale, you know where we're going. We're going to that beautiful cow pose. And on the exhale, into our beautiful seated cat pose. One more time. Inhale into cow. And exhale into cat. And then from here, come back to that active seat. Give yourself some free movement. You can do some circular motions with the upper body. You can reverse that direction. You can go forward and back, side to side. Let it lead into the neck as well. All right, I'm going to face you now. We're going to move into our thread the needle. So the next inhale, you're going to lift that left arm up. And on the exhale, the right arm goes through it, threads through, and gently it rests on that left thigh as you arc over to the right. So you're really stretching out the whole left side of the neck here. Make sure that you provide lots of space. You don't want to crunch the neck. Very nice. Inhale here. And on the exhale, you're going to drop that left arm. Just drop the chin to the chest as well. Slowly bring the head up. One vertebrae at a time. The head should be the very last thing to come up. Moving to the other side, we're going to thread the needle on the right. So the next inhale, raise that right arm up. And on the exhale, you're going to thread the left arm through. It rests down as you arc over to the left. Really stretching out the whole right side here. Inhale here. And on the exhale, just drop that right arm. Bring the head back up through center. Very good. We're moving to our spinal twist. So the next inhale, bring both hands to that left side of the chair. Take the gaze over that left shoulder. Whenever we do a spinal twist, we're just naturally detoxifying the body. Very good. Inhale here. And on the exhale, drop that chin to the chest. Bring the head back up through center. And once you get to center, just do some nice, easy, gentle twists side to side. Just gently massaging the spinal cord by doing nice, easy spinal twists. Very good. The next inhale, doing a deeper stretch. This time to the right. Bring both hands to the right. And take the gaze over that right shoulder. Nice, beautiful spinal twist here. Inhale here. And on the exhale, drop the chin to the chest. Bring the head back up through center. And once again, go into that reoccurring movement theme where we go side to side. All right, very nice. And you can rock a little bit. Whenever you rock, you're always resetting the body. We're going to move into our gate pose. So you're going to keep that left leg bent. You're going to jut out that right leg. Once again, if you want to make an L, you have the option to make an L if that's easier for you. You're going to take the right arm down that right leg, bring that left hand between both legs. The next inhale, you're going to raise the gaze, raise the chest. Look at that hand. And on the exhale, you're going to drop and lower that arm between the legs. The next inhale, you know where we're going. We're going to raise that arm up, take the gaze to that hand. So you're not really going to the left or right, you're just going back. And on the exhale, drop that hand between the legs. One last time. Here we go. Inhale, raise that hand up. Make sure those shoulders are in their sockets. Very good. And on the exhale, bring that hand back down between the legs. All right. You're going to bring everything in your own way and in your own time. You're going to tap those toes. Windshield wiper the legs. All right. Moving to our gate pose on the other side. Set it up by bending that right leg. Once again, that left leg is straight. You have the option to bend both of them in a shape of an L. All right. So here we go. Bring that left arm down that left leg. You're going to bring that right arm between both legs. The next inhale, bring that arm up. Take the gaze to that right hand. And on the exhale, slowly lower that arm down between the legs. The next inhale, raise the arm, raise the chest, raise the gaze. And on the exhale, bring the hand back down between the legs. One last time. Here we go. Inhale. Raise that right arm. Take the gaze to that right hand. And on the exhale, lower the arm between the legs. Very good. Bring everything in your own time, in your own way. Reset the body by tapping the toes, windshield wiping the legs, rocking back and forth on each glute. All right, we're going to move into our wide-legged forward fold. So give yourself a nice wide base here. You can adjust yourself. Once again, those feet should be parallel, but if your body says no, not today, you can always bring them to a V if you like. Bring those arms down to the side. The next inhale, you're going to grow those arms up, all 10 fingertips to touch. Exhale, hands to heart center as you start to hinge forward at the waist, making your way into a nice, easy, gentle, wide-legged, seated forward fold. You can drop the chin to the chest here. You can bring the tops of the forearms to those thighs. If you want a deeper stretch, you can always drop the arms between the legs. You can nod the head here. You can shake it. You can bring some movement into the upper body, just really massaging the lower back. But if this is painful, always listen to the body and just come out of it gently. Slowly, you can grab opposite elbows in your ragdoll pose and just let the natural weight of the body give your body a nice stretch. Slowly drop those arms between the legs. You're going to come up slowly, one vertebrae at a time. The head should be the very last thing to come up. All right, I'm going to turn sideways so we can move into our seated Sun Sal B. And people do Sun Sal B A lot different when they're in a chair, so this is my version, all right? And Sun Sal B always starts and ends with chair pose, and there's a warrior a warrior one on each side in the middle. So here we go. You have three options when you're in a chair pose to do chair in a chair pose. Your first option is just to raise those arms up. Your second option is to gently come out of the chair. The third option is to raise the arms and come out of the chair. So you have three options. Listen to your body, which one's right for you. So here we go. Inhale those arms back, and on the exhale, choose your option, and we're going to hold this pose for a count of 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice, gently lower back into that chair. As we begin our Sun Sal A, here we go. Inhale those arms up, all 10 fingertips to touch. Exhale, hands to heart center, arms down to the side. Inhale, those arms go up. All 10 fingertips to touch. Exhale, hands to heart center as we start to hinge forward at the waist, making our way into that nice, beautiful, calming forward fold. The next inhale, you're going to halfway lift. Give yourself that nice long back. And on the exhale, straighten the arms, straighten the legs into your seated plank. All right, the next inhale, you're going to shift forward, which means lower those arms. And on the exhale, bring those arms into the side body as you lower the gaze. The next inhale, bring those hands forward just a little bit as you raise the gaze. This would be your seated low cobra. And on the exhale, lower the gaze. Bring the arms back into the side body. The next inhale, straighten those arms all the way out. Raise the gaze all the way up. This would be your seated upward facing dog. And on the exhale, shift those arms to that V upward and take the gaze between your legs into your downward facing dog. And then just bring some movement into this pose by moving the arms and the knees in your seated downward facing dog. All right, so here we go. Get ready for our warrior two. The next inhale, you're going to bend those knees gently. You're going to come up out of the chair. You're going to step forward with the left foot. The right foot is going to adjust at a 45-degree angle. And once again, you're going to put a little bend in that front left knee, making sure that the knee does not go past the ankle. Hips are shining to that left wall. Arms are going up into your nice, strong, beautiful warrior one. Hands can go up here as well. And the next inhale, stay here. And on the exhale, bring those hands parallel to the floor. Inhale, those arms go up. Exhale, hands parallel to the floor. Inhale, those arms go up. Exhale, hands parallel to the floor. Very nice. You're going to step forward. Gently, you're going to step back and lower back down into the chair, making your way into your forward fold. Nice. Just do a quick body scan here. The next inhale, you're going to halfway lift. Give yourself that nice long back. And on the exhale, you're going to straighten the arms, straighten the legs, once again into your seated plank. The next inhale, you're going to shift forward, which means lower those arms down. And on the exhale, bring those hands into the side body as you lower the gaze. The next inhale, bring those hands forward just a little bit as you raise the gaze. This is your seated low cobra. And on the exhale, lower the gaze. Bring those arms back into the side body. The next inhale, straighten those arms all the way out. Raise the gaze. This would be your seated upward facing dog. And on the exhale, shift those arms up to that V. Take the gaze between the legs. And this is your seated downward facing dog. And you know what to do. Take the dog for a walk. Bring some movement into this pose by giving little movements or big movements, whatever you decide today. All right. The next inhale, setting up for warrior one on the other side. So bend those knees, gently come out of the chair. This time the right leg goes forward. That back leg is at a 45, the foot is at a 45-degree angle. Take that knee, bend it just a little bit, making sure that the knee is not past the ankle. Hips are shining forward, arms go up on the inhale, hands, take the gaze to the hands here, and on the exhale, hands down to the side. The next inhale, those arms go up. And about 6 inches apart. Exhale, hands down to the side. Here we go. Number 3. Inhale, those arms go up. 6 inches apart. Exhale, hands down to the side. You're going to step forward and then step back, and gently lower down into the chair, making your way on the next inhale into your forward fold. All right. Stay in here for a rounded cleansing breath. The next inhale, you're going to halfway lift. Give yourself that nice, beautiful long back. Exhale, forward fold. The next inhale, you're going to root your eyes, coming up slowly, one vertebrae at a time. The head should be the very last thing to come up. All right, like I said, we begin our seated sun sao beat, beginning and ending in chair pose. So here we go. Remember the options. The next inhale, arms go back. And on the exhale, you can raise those arms. You can come out of the chair, and you can come out of the chair with the arms up. And here we go for a count of 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gently lower those arms back down behind you. I'm going to face forward. Whenever we do chair pose, we're building strength in our glutes and our thighs here. So you can reset the body by rocking back and forth, going back to that reoccurring movement theme of a nice, gentle, easy twist side to side. All right, we're going to move into our butterfly series here. So you're going to bring those feet together, let the knees go out to the sides, and just let the knees flap open and close very gently. This is letting the butterfly fly free. All right, the next few poses in the chair, you always have the option to come back to the butterfly. All right, so here we go. The next inhale, you're gonna scooch back onto that chair. You're gonna bring that left leg up in your own time, in your own way. Get comfortable. This would be seated pigeon pose. You're gonna bring the thumb and the forefinger together. This is an energy flow. It's a mudra. The thumb is fire and the forefinger is air. You can close the eyes, do a quick body scan here. Take an inhale here, and on the exhale, just lower the arms down to the side. The next inhale, those arms go up, all 10 fingertips to touch. On the exhale, you're going to take the hands to heart center. The hands are going to dive down into a swan dive. So nice, gentle, easy, forward fold in your pigeon pose. So we got pigeons and swans today. Very nice. The next inhale, you're going to come up slowly, one vertebrae at a time. The head should be the very last thing to come up. All right, we're moving into our figure four. So you're going to take that left ankle to that right thigh here. This can be a deep stretch for the left hip socket. So be careful if you have any hip issues. Bring both hands to that left knee, and you're just giving a nice little gentle stretch here in the left hip socket. Very good. So this is figure four on the bottom. We're going to do figure four on the top. So take that left arm across, bring that right arm up, and give it a little tug here, making sure if you have any issues on that left shoulder, being careful and listening to the body. Inhale here. And on the exhale, you're going to drop that right arm. The left arm goes out and down. Moving into our cow face pose, you're going to take that leg all the way over here. And we're just going to let it rest here today. All right, the next inhale, those arms go out to the side. The left one goes above and behind, and the right one goes below and behind. And this is our cow face pose. It helps open up the chest here. It helps with concentration and focus. Nice. The next inhale, you're going to shift those arms out. So now the right one goes above and behind, and on the exhale, the left one goes below and behind. And once again, if you can grab the hands in the back, that's called a bind in yoga. Very good. Nice. Inhale here. And on the exhale, you're going to take those arms out. This time, you're going to go into our eagle pose. You're going to take the left arm under and the right arm is on top. The arms can go parallel to each other, back to back. You can continue the stretch by connecting the hands together. All right, and then just bring a little bit of movement into the upper body, into this pose, while you just do nice, some gentle, easy circular motions in the upper body. This is the eagle circling around, looking for a place to land. Very nice. Slowly lower those arms down to the side. You're going to take that left leg up and off. Bring the knees out to the side, once again making your way to that butterfly pose. Oh, you can always go to the butterfly whenever you need to. All right, the butterfly will never let you down. I love it. All right, the next inhale, moving to the other side, you're going to scooch back on that chair. Bring that right leg up to your pigeon pose on the right side. Once again, go to that mudra, which is an energy flow, the thumb and pointer finger. You can close the eyes here for a second. Do a nice, easy body scan. Notice how the body feels. All right, inhale here. Then on the exhale, you're going to lower those arms down to the side. The next inhale, those arms grow, all 10 fingertips to touch. Exhale, hands to heart center as you start to dive down into your swan dive, in your pigeon pose. Drop the chin to the chest. Slowly, you're going to come up one vertebrae at a time. The head should be the very last thing to come up. All right, you're going to give yourself a little bit of adjustment while you move that right ankle to that left thigh. You can bring both hands to that right side, giving the right hip socket a nice gentle stretch here on this side. Nice. All right, so this is figure 4 on the bottom. We're going to move to figure 4 on the top. Bring that right arm over, and the left arm gives it a little bit of a tug. Once again, if you have any shoulder issues on the right side, be careful. Nice. Inhale here. And on the exhale, you can drop that left arm, bring that right arm out and down, moving to our cow face pose on the other side. Bring that right leg all the way over. The next inhale, bring those arms out into that nice beautiful star pose. And on the exhale, the right arm goes above and behind. The left arm goes below and behind, opening up the chest here. Inhale here. And on the exhale, switching those arms out. So now the left one is above and behind, and the right one is below and behind. And once again, you can always work on trying to connect the hands. If you had a strap, this would be a great place if you ever wanted to just pause and practice this on your own. And that strap can bring the hands closer together. All right, inhale here. And on the exhale, you're going to take both hands out, moving to our eagle on this side. So this time the right one goes below and under, and the left one on top. And once again, the hands can be, the back of the arms can be parallel to each other, or you can connect the hands here. All right, and then once again, bring nice movement to this pose in the upper body. Then just gently let the eagle circle around. The eagle's dancing in the sky. We got pigeons, we got swans, we got eagles, we got butterflies, we got a whole bunch of flying things today. All right, slowly come to a moment of stillness. Unwind those hands. Take that right leg up off the left leg. Bring both feet together. Let the knees open to the side and let the butterfly fly free. All right. So you know what's next. Since this is gentle yoga, at this point we gently make our way to a standing position, always keeping that chair close by whenever we need it for stability and whenever we need it. All right. So we're going to move into our wide-legged forward fold. So give yourself a nice wide base here, and then just gently, just do a quick body scan. Notice how the body feels. All right. The next inhale, you're going to grow those arms out, all 10 fingertips to touch. Exhale, hands to heart center as you start to hinge forward at the waist. Put a micro bend in the knees as you make your way into a nice, easy, gentle, wide-legged forward fold. And here, you can drop the hands between the legs if you want. You can bend one leg and straighten. Inhale, bend one leg. Exhale, straighten. Inhale, bend one leg. Exhale, straighten. Last time, other side. Inhale, one leg. Exhale, straighten. You can nod the head. You can shake it no. You can grab opposite elbows. Slowly, you're going to come up one vertebrae at a time. The head should be the very last thing to come up. All right, you're going to take that left foot. It's going to face that left wall. Make sure you have a nice heel to arch alignment. You always have the option to shorten the stance if that is too much for you. But if you want to challenge yourself, you can give yourself a nice, beautiful, wide stance here. Hips are externally rotated just as high. Arms come up parallel to the floor. You can have that chair close by if you need it for balance. If you don't need it, you can take the hand off. Take the gaze over that left middle finger right here, making sure that that back arm is not wonky, parallel to the floor, and just activate every muscle like you're pressing down on bricks here. Really splay those fingers out. And the next inhale, arms go up about 6 inches apart. Exhale, parallel to the floor. Inhale, those arms go up 6 inches apart. Exhale, parallel to the floor. Last time, inhale, those arms go up 6 inches apart. Exhale, hands parallel to the floor. The next inhale, you're going to shift to the left. Flip that left palm, paint the sky with that left arm as the right one goes down that right leg. This would be your reverse warrior. You can take the gaze to that foot. You can take the gaze out. You can take the gaze up, whatever the body wants, but always remember, whenever you take your gaze up, it can be a little bit more challenging. The next inhale, you're going to cartwheel those arms to that extended side angle. You can rest the forearm on that thigh as the right arm is above and overhead. If you want a deeper stretch, once again, you can extend that left arm. The fingertips are the inside of that left foot. All right, inhale here. And on the exhale, you're going to drop that right arm. That left foot is going to come forward. And once again, you're in a wide-legged forward fold. You can nod the head. You can shake the tail. Whatever the body wants. Slowly put a micro bend in the knees. You're going to come up slowly, one vertebrae at a time. The head should be the very last thing to come up. You can adjust yourself, this time moving to the other side, making sure that that right foot faces that right wall. Make sure you have a nice heel to arch alignment, setting up for warrior two on this side. You can have that chair, you can move it to the other side if you want, or you can just put those hands on the hips, whatever you want, or you can raise both hands into a strong warrior two. Take the gaze between that right middle finger. Here we go. The next inhale, you're going to shift to the right, flip that right palm, paint the sky with that right arm as the left arm goes down that left leg into your reverse warrior. Nice. And the next inhale, you're going to cartwheel those arms to that extended side angle and making sure that you just continue to breathe. Loosen that jaw. A lot of times we carry tension in our jaws. You can extend that right arm if you want. And the fingertips are in the inside of that right foot. All right, slowly you're going to lower that left arm as the right foot is parallel with the other foot. And once again, this is the way the body can reset and relax. You can nod the head here. You can bend one knee, bend the other knee. You can bend both knees and straighten. Nod the head. And slowly, you're going to come up one vertebrae at a time. The head should be the very last thing to come up. You're going to heel toe those feet together, and you can shake it out. You can snaky the arms if you want. All right, we're going to move into our mountain and high crescent lunge. So I'm going to turn sideways so you can see me. You're going to start, you always keep that chair close by. You're going to inhale and take that left leg back, and you're going to be on the ball of that back foot, making sure that that knee is not past that ankle here. And the hips are forward, and gently you're going to bring those arms up. This is very similar to Warrior One. The difference is you're on the ball of that back foot. All right, so the next inhale, lower those arms down, and exhale here. Inhale those arms up, exhale parallel to the floor. Inhale those arms up, exhale parallel to the floor. One more time, inhale those arms up, exhale parallel to the floor. You can grab the back of that chair, you can step forward, you can shake it up, setting up for the other side. Start in that strong mountain pose. Inhale here. You can bring the hands to the chair if you want. Now on the exhale, you're going to step back into high crescent lunge. So you're on the ball of that right foot, making sure that that knee is not past that ankle in front. All right. Slowly, you're going to raise the arms up. And on the exhale, hands parallel to the floor. Inhale those arms up. Exhale parallel to the floor. Inhale those arms up. Exhale parallel to the floor. Grab that chair if you need. Step it forward and shake it out. All right, that was our mountain pose to high crescent lunge, bringing movement into it with our arms up and arms down. All right, so we're going to move into our chair pose, and we're only going to do one round of chair. So if you do have your block, I encourage you to get it. You're going to put it between your legs right here. And once again, you have the option to keep that chair close by. And the next inhale, those arms go up, all 10 fingertips to touch. Exhale, hands to heart center as you sink down into chair pose, making sure that those knees track over the feet and they don't go wonky in or wonky out. All right, and we're going to do 2 counts of 8 memory game. And our arms are going to go on cactus on 1. They're going to switch on 2. 1 up, 1 down, 3. Switch them on 4. Everything out, 5. Down to the sides, 6. To the eyebrow, 7. Salute, 8. All right, you're going to stand up, shake it out, just reset really quickly. Block between the legs. Here we go. Inhale, those arms go up. All 10 fingertips to touch. Exhale, hands to heart center as you sink down into your chair pose. And here we go. This is round 2. Arms out on 1, cactus. Switch them on 2. 1 up, 1 down, 3. Switch them on 4. Everything out, 5. Down to the side, 6. To the eyebrow, 7. And salute, 8. Nice. You can shake it out, building lots of fire in the glutes and the thighs here today. All right, we're going to move into our Tai Chi Pose today. And we're just going to practice the pulley system, and then we're going to part the horse's wild mane. All right, so just gently bring those feet about hip width distance apart, and you can sink the knees just a little bit. A nice micro bend in the knees. One hand is going to be up, the left one, and the right one's going to be down. The left hand is about at nose level. The right hand is at the waist. And slowly, as a pulley system. When one goes up, the other one goes down. You're going to switch those palms and then continue it. One up, one down, and then they switch. Nice. One up, one down as they switch. Remember the 7 S's as you're doing your Tai Chi exercises, which is soft, slow, smooth, sink, stillness, shoulders, and smile. All right, slowly, we're gonna put that to rest, and you can shake it out. All right, so the next Tai Chi is parting the horse's wild mane. Once again, hip width distance apart. You're gonna sink those knees just a little bit. You're gonna bring the left arm on top, the right arm on the bottom, and make sure that the palms aren't together, but a little bit further across. Nice. And then you're gonna go at an angle as you part the horse's wild mane. Bring the hands to a nice big beach ball, and then part the horse's wild mane. Bring those hands to that nice big beach ball. Part the horse's wild mane at a diagonal. Bring your hands to that beach ball and part the horse's wild mane. Very nice. Tai Chi is like moving through molasses or water. Nice, beautiful, and slow. All right, we're gonna move into our tree pose. So you're gonna get heavy in the left foot. You're gonna get light in the right, keeping that chair close by if you need it. That's the thing about gentle yoga, you always have it close by. You can stay here, because this is technically tree pose. You can kickstand that foot, you can go below the knee, or you can go above the knee, whatever the body wants. Today, I'm gonna go below the knee. You just don't want that foot on the knee. All right, here we go. On the next inhale, you're gonna grow those branches. And once again, the hands can move, really root down in that left foot. And when the hands move, those are the branches dancing in the wind. Whenever we wibble or wobble, that's the body's way of learning, so no judgment. Wibble and wobble as much as you need. All right, bring those hands to a point in front of the body. Slowly open and close those hands. Those are the birds flying out of the trees. Nice. Bring that right knee forward, out and down. All right, you can move that chair to the other side if you need it for stability. We're gonna move our tree pose to the other side. You're gonna get heavy in the right leg. You're gonna get light in the left. And once again, kickstand below the knee or above the knee. All right, and here we go. Inhale, grow those branches and let the branches dance in the wind. Beautiful, nice. Remember, it's okay to wibble and wobble. Root that right foot down. You might even want to do a focal point in front of you. Beautiful. Bring those hands out and then open and close the hands as they slowly come into the chest area. Those are the birds going back to their nest in the tree. All right, the next inhale, bring that left knee forward, out and down. All right, you can shake it out a little bit. You can adjust that chair. We're gonna do one last standing exercise, which is our goddess and star pose. So you're gonna give yourself that nice wide base. Instead of the feet being parallel, bring those feet to a V. The next inhale, roll those arms up, all 10 fingertips to touch. Exhale, hands to heart center as you sink those hips down into a nice, beautiful, strong goddess pose. The next inhale, you're gonna pop that left heel up. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale, pop that right heel up. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale, pop both heels up, hold it. Exhale, bring it down. That does a lot of strength in those calf muscles. All right, bring those arms across the body. The next inhale, roll those arms out to star pose. And star pose can be here or here, whatever the body wants. The next inhale, bring the left arm across the body, shooting star out. Inhale, right arm across the body, shooting star out. Exhale, both arms across the body, shooting star out, bringing some movement into this pose. Those arms go up and around, and they stop at the hips. The next inhale, you're gonna shift that upper body to the left, forward, exhale, right, and back. Inhale, left, forward, exhale, right, and now reverse. Inhale, right, forward, exhale, left, and back. Inhale, right, forward, exhale, left, and center. And you're gonna heel toe those feet together, and you can shake it out. All right, we're hitting all body parts today. You can move back to your chair. Whenever we do gentle yoga, we always go back to the chair. All right, So this next exercise, we're gonna move into our ankles. So I'm gonna turn sideways just a little bit so you can see me with my feet. So on the inhale, you're gonna flex those feet. Exhale, point the toes. Inhale, flex the feet. Exhale, point the toes. Inhale, flex those feet. Exhale, point those toes. And then you can take one of the ankles and make some circular motions, and then reverse it and do the other ankle. Nice circular motions, and reverse it, and you can shake it out just a little bit. Like I said, we're hitting all body parts today. And what we're gonna do now is we're gonna hit the hands. A lot of times we miss the hands. So I'm gonna get a little bit closer so you can see me. And the next inhale, you're gonna roll those fingers in, and on the exhale, flatten the hands. Turn the palms over. Inhale, fingers in. Exhale, they go flat. Inhale, last time, bring those fingers in. Exhale, flat. You can shake it out. You can do a little bit of reflexology, working on one side of the hand, the palm, and just stimulate circulation by massaging the outer edge of the palm. One side is the liver, and the other side is the heart. So you always want to just nice, gentle, easy massage right here. And if you have sinuses, the tip of the pinky is your sinuses. It correlates with a microcosm of the body to the sinuses. And just give it a nice little massage here. All right. And the inside between the pinky and the ring finger is energy. So if you need a little bit of energy, just put some pressure points right there, and you can shake it out. All right, we're gonna do one last exercise with our hands. Pretend like you're holding a grapefruit. Now make your hands into a tent. Make it flat, make it go into a spider, and now a daisy. Grapefruit, tent, flat, spider, daisy. Last one, grapefruit, tent, flat, spider, daisy. And you put that together, it's basically the hands making a wave-like motion, keeping everything supple and limber and all warmed up. You can shake it out. Give yourself a little bit of snaky arms. All right, I'm gonna move back into the chair so you can see me. We're gonna just do a little bit of abs here. And the way we're gonna do our abs is it's a modified bird dog pose. When you do bird dog, one leg usually goes back, but since we're in the chair, we're gonna modify it. So one leg is gonna go out while the arm goes up. Anytime you lift a leg or a foot up off the ground while you're in a chair, you're activating your abs. So here we go. And you can grab the opposite side of the chair for the arm that goes up. So here we go. Inhale, arm, leg out, arm up, and hold it. Exhale, bring everything down. Nice. Inhale, leg out, arm up, hold it, bird dog pose, and exhale, bring everything in. Inhale, arm, leg out, arm up, and exhale, bring it in. Very nice. Inhale, leg out, arm up, exhale, everything in. All right, here we go. Activate those abs. Inhale, leg out, arm up, exhale, bring it in. Last one. Inhale, leg out, arm up, bird dog pose. Exhale, bring it in. And you can always reset the body by rocking side to side on each glute, and even you can go side to side. I'm going to show you guys one different thing today. It's still bird dog pose, but you're going to make yourself to a standing position with the chair in front of you. So, I'm sorry, the chair behind you. We're going to do bird dog pose, but this time with the chair, so you can see it outside the chair. And so the next inhale, you're just going to lift one of the legs up, and you don't have to do the arms. Exhale, bring the leg in. Inhale, lift the other leg out. Exhale, bring it in. Now I'm going to show you another option, and you're going to make your way with a flat back, hands on the chair supporting you. So inhale, leg out. Exhale, bring the leg in. Inhale, other leg out. Flex that foot. Exhale, bring it in. Now this time, we're only going to do one round of the next one. Inhale, leg out. Opposite arm, if you wish, go straight forward. Exhale, bring everything in. Very nice. Inhale, other leg out. Arm up. Bird dog pose with the chair. Exhale, everything in. Very good, nice. You can shake that out. You can do a few more of those on your own, in your own time if you want, just to give you some options of different ways to do bird dog pose in a chair. All right, so here we go. We're gonna move into our arm circles, just one round of arm circles today. So the next inhale, those arms go out, and just start bringing some nice gentle movements, nice circular motions to those arms. This is our star pose, and this is one of those things, just remind yourself to keep breathing. It's not really an inhale and exhale exercise. Come to a moment of stillness with those arms in front of you, and then reverse directions, exploring a full range of motion as those arms go back out to the side. Slowly lower them down, moving into our Cactus Camel and Cat. So the next inhale, bring those hands and arms to a nice, beautiful, strong cactus pose. I'm going to turn sideways so you can see me. And on the inhale, bring those hands behind you, raise the gaze. This would be your seated camel pose. Nice, beautiful heart opener. I love it. And on the exhale, bring those hands in front of the body, round the back, pull that belly button to the back of the spine, drop the chin to the chest into your modified cat pose. The next inhale, bring those hands behind you, raise the gaze, raise the chest into your seated camel. And on the exhale, bring those hands in front of you, drop the chin to the chest into your modified cat pose. One last time, inhale into camel, and exhale into cat. Drop the chin to the chest. Very nice. I'm gonna move forward so you can see me. We're gonna do rainbow to each side. So the next inhale, those arms go up, all 10 fingertips to touch. This time on the exhale, interlace those fingers, palms go upward, and just gently you're gonna arc over to the left. So you're rainbowing to the left. Nice. Making sure you have lots of space between the shoulders and the neck. You don't wanna crunch anything. The next inhale here, and on the exhale, you're gonna flutter those fingers down. Those are the butterflies coming out of the rainbow. You can adjust yourself in the chair, rocking side to side, resetting the body. Nice, easy spinal twist. All right, we're gonna rainbow to the right. So the next inhale, bring those arms up, all 10 fingertips to touch. Exhale, hands to heart center as those palms go heavenward, and just gently arc over to the right. Nice. Inhale here. And on the exhale, you're going to release the fingers as the hands and the fingers flutter down, the butterflies leading the rainbow. All right, moving into our very last pose. Nice way to finish class is our hug pose. So you're going to bring both arms out. The left one's going to go on top, the right one's going to go on the bottom, and you're going to give yourself a nice little massage here. You can rock side to side once again on each glute. Pat yourself on the back for doing such a great job. Inhale, those elbows go up. Exhale, forward fold, drop the chin to the chest. Nice. Do a quick body scan. The next inhale, those elbows come up. On the exhale, release everything to the side. Paint the sides of the walls with those hands. All right. The next inhale, bring both hands in front. The right one's on top this time. The left one's on the bottom. Give your shoulders that nice, beautiful massage / hug. Nice. Pat yourself on the back. Here we go. Inhale. Those elbows go up. Exhale, forward fold over into hug pose. Staying here for a round of cleansing breath. The next inhale, those elbows come up. On the exhale, release everything to the side. Paint the sides of the walls with those hands. All right, moving into our taps and our pats. Stimulating circulation. Best way to finish a class is giving yourself a nice little massage, moving to the other arm, being careful of any areas that might have injuries, making your way to one of the legs, and being careful of the knee, and the other leg, the calf, the shin, the thigh. And then slowly, you're going to move to the face and the head, taking the finger pads, gently massaging the head. All right, the back of it. Just reminding yourself that the hands, face, ears, and feet are microcosms of the body. So you want to hit all these areas. Slowly, you're going to lower those arms down. You can get heavy in your seat. You can even situate yourself so the back of the chair supports you. You can take the hands to the thighs. And then just close the eyes or take the gaze downward as we just do a quick body scan to close out class. And notice how the body feels at this moment. Notice the sensations in the room, the sounds in the room, the smells in the room, without any judgment. And even with your eyes closed, the sights in the room. We see shapes, shadows, and colors, even with our eyes closed. And then just notice how the clothes feel on the body, how the points of the chair feel on the body. We do body scans because it helps us protect our body as we go through space, so we're more aware of where our bodies are at. And then slowly remind yourself of the intention that you set for your class today. Whatever that was, let that settle in. And if you took the intention that I offered, I am seen. You are seen. And then slowly bring the awareness to the breath. Where is the natural breath at this moment? And now we're going to inhale through the nose. Let it fill up the collarbone, ribs, belly rise, heart center. Open mouth, exhale. 2 more rounds of breath. Inhale through the nose. Let it fill up the collarbone, ribs, belly rise, heart center. Open mouth, exhale. Let this next breath be the biggest one that you've done for the day. Inhale through the nose. Let it fill up the collarbone, ribs, belly rise, heart center. Hold it at the top. Open mouth, exhale. And notice, quick body scan, how you feel. You slowly might want to wiggle those toes, wiggle those fingers, blink open the eyes. Give yourself just a little bit of movement in that chair as we do our last arm circle. The next inhale, those arms go up, all 10 fingertips to touch. Exhale, hands to heart center. And we always finish class with the light, joy, and love in me recognizes the light, joy, and love in you. Namaste. All right, great job, awesome.